Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to bring you this December vlog because we are having a wedding. My big sister Deb is getting married in the spring and she asked if she could have the wedding at our house. And of course we said yes. We'll be having the wedding out back in our yard by the creek. So she actually wants to do a white and black theme. So we were trying to think of what flowers that she was going to use for the wedding and we came up with tulips. So I hopped on tulipworld.com and I found a bunch of white and black tulips and I'm gonna plant those for her today and they should bloom by the time the wedding comes around. The wedding is at the end of April, so they will be blooming by then, and I'm just so excited to be able to not only have the wedding for my sister but also plant some of the flowers that we're gonna use on her special day. So come on, we'll get started. So last year we didn't end up doing much with the garden. The weeds took over and I just decided to call it quits because it was way too stressful trying to do everything. So we actually went away totally with the cabbage patch. We cleaned it up and we had let the grass grow back in and everything. But this is where I'm going to be growing the tulips, is where the cabbage patch used to be. As you can see here, Nick has already pre-tilled the entire area. So we just gotta go ahead and throw the bulbs in really quick and hopefully we can get to some more stuff today too. Planting fall planted bulbs is actually really easy, but Tulip World is awesome and they send you a little pamphlet with anything that you may have ordered from them and how to plant them. So it's just a really great reminder, a quick start guide when you need to get started. For tulips, we're just gonna plant them about 6 inches deep and 6 inches apart. So it's nice and easy and we'll just get these in. They don't need to look perfect or anything like that because we're just gonna cut them in the spring to put into vases or something for the wedding. A couple of other things we'll be using today while we plant is the bulb shore. This is the bulb food so that it blooms. And I typically don't like to use any weed preventer in my garden. I usually go like 100% organic. Obviously these flowers aren't going to be eaten, and also judging off of how I made out last year with my entire garden being overtaken by weeds, I just want to get a little bit of insurance in there in case time gets away from me the way that it did last year. Thank you, my love. Okay, so I have a few moments to bring you a little chat, a channel update if you will. I feel that I really put myself in a little box when it comes to this channel, which is why I haven't really posted too much in the last 18 months. I just really want to stretch that box a little bigger and start sharing some different content with you guys. I live in a climate where I can't share garden content year round, and then I feel like I can't share anything at all because I created a gardening channel. I don't know. I kind of clogged my energy up by niching down too far with this channel. So I will be uploading outside of the normal gardening vlogs. You can expect to see content discussing herbalism, human design, maybe a little personal development, and just some basic daily vlogs. I'm super excited to find a new groove and let myself out of the box. So comment down below if you're excited too. You guys remember, it's pointy side up, right? Always pointy side up. That's where your stem is gonna come out of.
What are you doing?
I'm planting.
Ah, Pippin.
Okay, come here. Right here. Good job. Here! All right, the bulbs are in. We made really quick work out of that, which was awesome. I also had a little chat to these bulbs while I was planting them, and I told them when we were expecting them to bloom by so that we can have a beautiful wedding in the spring. So we actually think that this is going to be one of the last nice weekends of the season. After this, it's probably going to be pretty cold, so we are trying to get so much done today. I need to trim the blueberry bushes. I didn't get to that last year at the end of the season, and then this season they didn't make any berries, like they didn't flower at all. So I really need to do that. Hopefully next year we can get some berries off of them because I obviously screwed that up last year. And then I have a couple of beds to clean up, and then if that's not enough, then we're also going to try and string up the Christmas lights today. So lots to do, and I just figured I'd bring you guys along for all of it since I haven't seen you in so long. So let's get these blueberry bushes done. Actually, scratch that. I just asked Google University when I should prune my blueberry bushes, and for some reason I had it in my head that it was fall, but what I was reading actually said it would be best to do it late winter. So we're gonna hold off and we're actually gonna touch these in the winter. So I have a bed up front that I want to clean out, so let's go do that. Right next to the house here, I've had ferns growing here for years and a couple of lilies. Last year I actually planted some calendula seeds and they went crazy and they filled up this entire bed, which is amazing. They then reseeded for this year and they just are like the gift that seriously keeps on giving. Calendula is a wonderful herbal flower. It can be used for teas or salves or so many different uses. It's mostly correlated with skin and gut health. Something that I've enjoyed with my calendula lately is making a flower essence. So my daughter and I will actually pick the blooms and put them in a mason jar with water and let the sun infuse it, and it just makes a really gentle type of tea and it feels so good. It's floral to taste and it's just so nourishing when you drink it. Another thing you can do as a flower essence with calendula is right in the morning when there's a little bit of dew in the flower, you can just suck that dew right out and you'll get that same floral flower essence, and it's just like so bright and beautiful to have first thing in the morning. So as much as I love the calendula, I am gonna cut it back because we've had so much reseed and come back. It really is taking over, so I just want to cut it back this year and then let those seeds that have already been sown come in when they're ready to. And here's your dose of instant gratification, all cleaned up now. As you can see, I left a couple of these calendula plants in. These must be some sort of biennial, maybe I'll look it up when I edit the video, that it comes back in the spring as like a flower that's just slightly different. And these ones were in really good shape and they were far enough away from the edge of the bed that I figured let's let them go again to see what they come back as next year. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in today with me as I got some of these end of the season chores done. We are so excited for the wedding in the spring, and I will keep you updated on how those bulbs come in then so you can see how beautiful they are. Also, thank you to everyone who is supporting this channel. I'm really excited to be bringing some new and different content for you to see. But either way, I'm grateful for you being here and grateful for the learning that we can take part in together. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. We'll see you next time. Bye!